Yoga. And she is also a trained doula and a former business executive. But the things that I love most about this amazing woman is her energy, her spark, her professionalism, and her love of health and oils in yoga. And she's just an amazing, amazing human being. She cares very deeply about turning people on to natural.
Her dog. Okay.
We totally agree, Kim. She's amazing. I was telling Marianne this, that she's amazing.
Yes,
we love her.
Keep on talking about me. I have to talk so you can see me dancing here.
There you go. And we finally got to meet. What was it? 2
That's funny.
Salt Lake City. It was so fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna highlight that. So thank you for the beautiful, presentation, introduction, and let me introduce you, Kim, another amazing, beautiful soul and like caring, loving human being. This is a very fun story that we met through the oils since last year, and we've been just like, we felt the energy that we connected and we're supporting each other. But 2 weeks ago, we met in Utah for the first time, and it was like, oh my God, after so many things that we put together, that we have friends in common, we went to the same teacher, we've been in the same places at the same time, but we never met through yoga, but through the oils. And let me introduce you, Kim. So she is a doTERRA Elite Wellness Advocate. She has her online studio, Yoga to Life. She is a captain and a sailor, and she has like sailing charters. And she is a yoga instructor, registered, and obviously a yoga psychology certified teacher and a coach. Some of the beautiful things that she is like, she's a mama bear, she's a nana, she's a sailor, as we said, she's a seeker, she's a moon goddess, earth lover, water mama, fire, wisdom. And the best thing is, of all of this, is like, if you see her pet, I mean, of course, it's too late to wake him up.
Yeah, he went to bed. He went to bed.
What is it?
He said umbrella cockatoo.
It's a cockatoo. So it's like a white, beautiful bird. I mean, you have any pictures? You have to put your picture here with.
I should. I've got a couple of really cute pictures of the two of us. I'll have to switch that and add that into my profile.
Yes. So that's Kim. And now, so let's get into, you go, Kim.
Okay. And I'm super excited to be opening with this slide, the heartbeat of doTERRA. When we were at convention, this really hit home for me. The transparency of, before I get into this, actually, I wanted to just say, when I decided to add the essential oils to my business plan, I did a lot of research into the purity levels and the testing and the company itself and what they stood for. And after about a month of researching different companies, I really, really fell in love with doTERRA, and because they are a mission-driven company. Their transparency levels, they're 100% transparent as far as their purity with their oils. And you can go to the website sourcetoyou.com. And at the bottom of each bottle of oil is a little, is a stamp. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's like a stamp on the bottom with a number, and you can put that number into the search thing and find out exactly where that particular bottle came from, how it was produced, how it was made into essential oil. And I love that. And we have a lot of third-party testing. We have over 50 different tests, with which most of it is done by third-party testing and chemists. We've got medical professionals on our development team We've got scientists on our development team. And all of that is amazing to have a product that I can really stand behind. But what is really dear to my heart is their co-impact sourcing, which means that when we source something, a plant to make into essential oils, we don't just take the plant, I'm saying we, doTERRA, make sure that the farmers that are producing the plants, the communities they live in, their families, their friends, the entire gamut is well taken care of. And so they make sure that everything we do is sustainable, and they go in and they build wells to help the communities. They build schools, they build hospitals. They do all of this stuff to make sure that the people are well taken care of. And so they produce the best quality plants for our essential oils. And that just makes my heart swell. And then on top of that, they also have the Healing Hands Foundation, which is a group of different charities. And they support a lot of different things. Even in my personal relationship with Healing Hands happened a year ago when one of my best friends lost her home in the California fires. I contacted Healing Hands and they asked me to find homes were lost in their, all of her neighbors. And within a week, they had care packages sent from doTERRA with t-shirts and toothpaste and shampoos and conditioners and oils to help them through the stress. I mean, it was instant. It was no questions asked. And it was such a relief. It was so impactful for me. And that's why I love doTERRA. It's a company I can really stand behind.
We're going to show you this video about the company. But yeah, that can say everything
Mhm.
and share everything that we've been, obviously talking about, that we love about the company, what they do. And we came back from last week convention in a super excited moment of seeing all of this. And, it's like I'm hearing the testimonials from these people.
Mhm.
We had a lady from Somaliland that she came, and she is an amazing active doctor in the community, and she's part of the Terras community in helping, and they're making a lot of efforts in changing Somalia. And Somaliland, and it's the independent area of Somalia, and they're like, the Terra is helping them building schools and hospitals. And it's beautiful to know that, we're selling oils and we're sharing oils for people to feel better, but this has an impact back there to somebody else.
Mhm.
So what are essential oils? I mean, let's get welcome to our other participant. We cannot see the name, but if you get a chance just to type your name there, just to welcome you, don't worry about turning your camera on. And we can keep the questions into a text, or you can just we'll do them at the very end. So what are essential oils? Essential oils, they're definitely, just extracts of plants and seeds, and, they're coming from earth, and they're just like this style, essences from plants, from earth, from, seeds, flowers, and then you just purify it and, prepare to bring the most power of each single piece of nature. I mean, the beautiful part of these oils is that they're providing, going back into the old medicine, right? It's bringing the benefits from nature into our homes. And it's just like bringing the essence of the plant, protecting us from hazardous environments, conditions. And it's like, it's helping us just to, live better lives with less toxins. And, and something that we're doing here is like impacting our homes, our families, our communities, our planet, and stop using so much chemical and have an environment that is like more like clean out of toxins. I mean, we've been using for so many years, so many toxic products that we never knew. And it's beautiful that finally we're getting information and we're taking control of that. So that's what we're doing here. So here you go, Kim.
There are 3 ways to use essential oils: aromatically, topically, and internally. And so when we use the oils aromatically, we use a diffuser or even just put it in the palm of your hand and smell in. This can really calm emotions, boost your mood and energy, open your airways, working with the respiratory system. It purifies the air of pathogens, and it also helps promote restful sleep if you diffuse it at night. The reason it really affects the moods and emotions is our olfactory system is directly connected with the limbic system, which is the part of our brain that stores our emotions and memories and everything. Just like when you walk into a home and there's an apple pie baking or chocolate chip cookies baking, and you flash back to memories of childhood, for example, that sense of smell is directly related to emotions. And so we can use the essential oils to shift our emotions. Using the oils topically can help soothe muscles, ease joint discomfort, calm skin irritations, and help support the immune system. And we highly recommend making diluting the oils when used topically, for it makes the oils go further, and using fractionated coconut oil. And you can do like a little roller bottle like I've got here of my frankincense, and then you can use it topically in a much safer way, especially with children. And internally, and I say internally only when we're speaking of doTERRA products. You can add a drop to water or food, or even just an empty veggie capsule. You can help ease your digestive, upset tummy, support your immune system, add flavoring, support cellular health. I think we both use lemon in our water on a daily basis to help cleanse our digestive system. I like putting peppermint and cacao in my coffee in the morning to have like a peppermint mocha coffee. And so there's lots of ways. And then we also have the option of, as you can see here, the Serenity soft gels, which is helps me sleep at night for sure. And it just takes the instead of having to use the actual drops, they put it in a soft gel form. So it makes that a little bit easier to take internally.
So let's dive into the oil. So if you already know what are like the basic of essential oils and how to use them, feel free to chat with us there if you had experience using essential oils, if you ever use them. And so let's start. Sorry, after I kick my leg, let's start talking about what are the essential oils that we have to share with you guys. So a number one oil that we're going to start talking about and benefits is COPAIBA. So COPAIBA, it's a tree that exists in Brazil. So this oil, it's available at doTERRA. And as we said, it's like, you know, everything in doTERRA is 100% pure, is certified guaranteed that it has a, you know, therapeutical grade. And this oil, COPAIBA, has exactly the same properties and benefits that a CBD will have. So it will support your cardiovascular system, it will support your immune system, it is the antioxidant, and it will help you to calm, relax, and support your nervous system. So this COPAIBA oil, as we said, it can be used, you know, topical, automatically, and internally. You can take it directly either under your tongue, or you can take it in a veggie cap. For us to know what are the oils that you can consume internally, there's like 2 different bottles, and that when you just go around the bottle, some of them, they're going to have the supplemental fat label there. So that means that you can take those oils internally, either directly under your tongue or in a veggie cap. And different ways to use this COPAIBA oil is like you can take it every morning. I believe Kim takes it every morning. I put it into anything that is related to muscle relaxation. And but I use it in very frequent basis with my baby Oreo cookie. She suffers from a lot of stress and anxiety. She's a rescue dog, and we don't know her story. We don't know how she was found on the street. She was, in fact, picked up from the street, and my friends gave it to me. We don't know how many days she spent on the street or how abused she was. She was a year old, but she's very nervous into like thunder, lightning, and we live in Miami Beach. So this afternoon, we were walking outside and she was not willing to keep it going because there's a lot of thundering. Today we had the beautiful day of like testing the alarm system, fire alarm system in the condominium. So she had a non-happy day, and it was just like, you know, her oil, and it's like she just knows a little drop into the tree, COPAIBA, into her mouth, and then a little bit into her ears, diluted, and she goes into her blanket cover, and then she slept for 2 hours. Went to see a client, came back, and she's still like drooling on the side, blanket is still here. So adorable. So yeah, that helps all of us into that.
Yes. Frankincense, one of my favorite oils. This also I take every morning. You can ingest it to support your healthy cellular function. And the great thing about frankincense, it really works with every system in the body. And we have a saying in our tribe that says, if in doubt, frank it out. So if you don't know which oil to use, grab your frankincense. It works for everything. It's really great for the skin. and really supports that healthy immune and nervous system function.
Great for wrinkles.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt. This is Astrid. I have a quick question. I'm having here the oils, and it's very interesting that you mentioned that some of them they have. I have peppermint, for example, and it has the supplements fats,
Later.
but I didn't see it in the frankincense. So can I use this internally even though it doesn't have it?
You know, we learned, Astrid, I was in Mexico with the oils.
Mhm.
I learned that all the Mexico products do not have the supplement fat. So it might be that it only represents only to the US, and maybe your peppermint, you bought it in the US, or I gave it to you from the US, and maybe all the other oils, you've been getting them from Canada, doTERRA Canada.
Ah, okay.
So that
Okay,
must
but-
be,
So
Is that-
even though this doesn't have the this
Label?
supplement facts, it's okay if I take it. And can you let us know how many drops should we take?
I just use one under my tongue in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Thank
because
you.
the supplement fact label is an FDA thing. So that's the United States government label.
Okay. Got it. I understand. Thank you.
Hmm.
I want
This.
I want to highlight that when you don't know if you can take the oil internally or not, I forgot to put the labels here about every single oil. But if you go into the website of doTERRA and you Google your oil, you will have 3 little dots that it will show you that it's internal, aromatic, or tea therapeutical, or the end that is neat.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
So, yes. And as we said, let's highlight again, only doTERRA oils we're referring about taking them internally. There's
Yes.
a lot of synthetic healers out there in the market because the essential oils products are not regulated, and they are in the category of cosmetics. And a lot of people might be buying oils in the supermarket that it might say pure, but they might only need like a 2%, 1% of the pure oil to fill out a bottle that is like this big. And maybe even your cleaning product in the house is gonna say pure lemon oil, but you're not gonna drink the cleaning product because it's like the same that they're doing in the supermarket. They're gonna sell you a bottle of frankincense for like $5, you know? And then you're saying, why the doTERRA is so expensive? You don't know how much chemical is in the in the one that you're buying in the supermarket and chemicals, you know? In fact, in Amazon, there's a lot of, how do you say that word, Kim? Counterfeiting?
I know what you're trying to say, and I can't think of the word either.
Fake oils. There's like people shown that they can buy the top elites, that they can buy the new, and they just replace the bottle top, the lid, and it looks like they never open it, but you can just put new lids into your bottle. And it's like, imagine, so they're doing that, and there's videos in like our colleagues, they've taught us and teach and show us videos that is like, they put 2 products, one bought in Amazon and the other one at doTERRA, and the consistency and the color is so different. So just be careful. Lavender is known as the oil that relaxes. Everybody knows that lavender is nice smell and relaxes. Well, let us highlight for you that lavender, it's about the Swiss knife. Remember the Swiss knife that has like 100 million holes in it, that will do anything in a whole like camping trip or in your house? This is lavender for the skin. It's about skin irritation, it's rash, it's mosquito bites, it's mosquito repellent, allergies. It's great for the skin, it's great for the hair. You can use it obviously for relaxation. You can use it as a, diffuse under your feet, dilute it in the rollers that we talk about, or, take a bath, put it in the bath I mean, there's so much to do with it. And combining it with peppermint and lemon, lavender, the three of them can be perfect for, allergies. And the three of them, you can take them internally. So you can actually even do a veggie cap, take it internally. You can even do a spray bottle. We can give you so many ways in how to use it for your allergies if you need to.
Yeah. And another great thing about lavender, it's great for burns. And one thing I really want to stress to you is like, we're just barely touching on the uses of these today, because this is an introductory type class. And once you are purchasing oils from us and working with us, our job is to educate you and teach you how to integrate these oils into your life. So don't think by any means that what we're talking about here is the limit of each of these oils, because most of them have so many more uses than what we're talking about today. So the On Guard Protective Blend, this was my go-to as soon as I heard what was going on with COVID last year. It is a combination of wild orange, clove bud, cinnamon leaf, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus leaf, and rosemary leaf and flower essential oils. It's got a really nice kind of cinnamon orange spice smell. It really is great for the immune system. This one can be taken internally or applied to the bottom of the feet. It is energizing and uplifting. You can diffuse it to clear and purify the air if you've got guests coming over or anything. And it's also a very powerful surface cleaner.
Yes. I think that that's a beautiful thing to highlight, have it in the diffuser. Mm-hmm. When you have guests, especially that, we're still in this stage that we're still concerned where people have been and what they're bringing into our homes. But diffuse it. Nobody needs to know that you're just telling them, don't touch anything. As soon as I'm gonna detoxify my house, just use your On Guard and happy family. You don't look rude. Peppermint. Peppermint, it's a great oil for so many things. The same as it's like there's so much that you can do with these beautiful oils. And peppermint, it's energetic and it helps with a lot of focus and keep your mind set. Sorry for my baby that is starting with her toy in the background. I forgot to pick up that toy. It is great to have it for the pick-me-up afternoon, when people are coming down and crashing at 5 p.m. It's like, get a drop of the peppermint, smell it, diffuse it, or put it in your water. It's great for digestion on upset stomach or, motion sickness, internally or topical, and that releases tension of muscles and headaches. Obviously massaging it, and it cools the body. So much to do with peppermint. Mosquito repellent, so much. We can keep on talking about it. Cooking, so much.
Wild orange. This is another one that's great for uplifting and waking you up, and it really promotes happy feelings. It's great for the immune system. It is used for a cleaner and purifying surfaces, and you can add it to your food and beverages. This one is my grandson's favorite oil to add to his water bottle when he's with me. And one thing to make note of, if you're adding essential oils to your water or to your teas, make sure they're in glass, ceramic, or stainless steel. We don't use plastic cups because the essential oils will pull the toxins out of the plastics, and we don't want that. So I pretty much have gotten rid of all the plastics in my house because I use so many oils. And I think we lost our Oreo mama.
Kim, I have another question while Gabby connects again. I have lemon and I also have orange because Gabby gave it to me. Can I use both for putting in water for the kids as well? As you were saying about your grandson, how old is he?
Yeah, he's 8. And I just use less because I usually put in, like, in my 24-ounce water bottle, I
Mhm.
put like 3 or 4 drops for myself.
Okay.
And when I use it for him, I use just like 1 or 2 drops for the
Okay.
same 24 ounces. I just dilute it a lot more.
Yeah. And by the way, you look super young. When you were saying you have a grandson, I couldn't believe it. So yeah, the oils are working.
you. Young at heart, young at heart.
It's a grandmother, okay.
Sorry, and that would be the same measure for lemon as well, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
yeah.
So let's go for the next one. Yes, I was switching toys to a quiet one. Adaptive is one, I mean, one of my favorites, and it's like so many of my favorites. But adaptive, it's a blend of wild orange, lavender, COPAIBA, spearmint, magnolia, rosemary, norelli, and sweet gum. This blend is amazing in the fact that it can relax your mind, but without sending you to bed. I mean, it's like exactly when you're just feeling like it's a calming blend to keep it while your mind continues to be focused and centered. And it's the perfect blend to keep you into a, mood that you're doing your things. And it is definitely, effective when you're working or studying. Increases the feeling of tranquility. Like, it's just like, imagine, like, here we're talking about oils that are relaxing, but there are also some oils in the blend that are like uplifting. So the way that I want to imagine this is like, instead of going up and down into your emotions, you're just gonna go into a steady way. And I must say that I use adaptive a lot at night while I'm in bed. I have a roller on my night table, and whenever I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm not able to sleep, this is what I use. Because when I'm not able to sleep, my mind is going into a fast pace and it's resolving all the trouble and all the puzzles that I have somewhere there, and all the solutions that I come with that, to mind, and all the things that I want to solve, and all the ideas that I want to create, they're coming at that time. And it keeps me awake and alert, and adaptive helps me to relax, just because I'm very sensitive to lavender. So lavender doesn't help me, but this one, adaptive, helps me to relax, and my COPAIBA also under my tongue helps me to relax a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I do the same thing. The adaptive also comes in soft gels or in capsules. And I do the same thing, but rather than grabbing my oil in the middle of the night when my brain's going crazy, I grab one of the capsules and I can go back to sleep almost immediately. Breathe, my savior. I moved back to Idaho almost 2 years ago, and I have terrible allergies when I'm here. And the first 8 months, 9 months I was here, I was suffering with nasal drip, stuffy nose, sinus. It was just, I was miserable. And then I discovered Breathe last summer, and I haven't had any allergy symptoms since. I just roll a little bit of the diluted oil underneath my nose, and it's amazing. It's got a beautiful blend of laurel leaf, eucalyptus leaf, peppermint, melaleuca, lemon peel, cardamom, ravinsara leaf, and ravinsara. And it's a really soft, just beautiful, and it just clears the airways right up. It's amazing. And I use it at night too to help me sleep. It's in my
sorry, another question. Do we have a roller that is called Easy Air? Is the same one?
Yes.
Yeah, Easy Air is in the US, it's in Canada and in Mexico. In the
Okay, but it's the same thing, right? Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
You want to keep on going, Kim, or you're done?
Yeah, I think I'm done, because it's great for seasonal threats.
I heard, having tested, that it's great for snoring.
Yes, yeah, I've heard that too. I haven't tested that either, but
And they're saying that it's great for sleep, especially that, you know, so many times we're not able to breathe deep at night. So it kind of clears the airways. I mean, so. So here the question is like, so we've talked a little bit about the oil. So we want to highlight to you, give it a moment. And if you have a paper, where to write it down, or if you're come to your mind, what are the top 3 concerns in your health? What are the 3 areas in your life that you think that are the priority for you? And anything, any kind. What do you want the most?
and you can type this in the chat.
Yeah, exactly. What do you want to bring into your life, or what you don't want to have more in your life? It's like you want less stress, you want more sleep, or give us one in the chat. That'd be fantastic. Oh, with that, people can.
All right, so there are 3 ways to get doTERRA essential oils. You can purchase them retail, which is much more expensive, and you don't want to do that anyway. We wouldn't let you buy retail. You can purchase a membership, just like if you went to Costco and you paid your $35 annual fee, and then you got beautiful prices for a year. Or you can purchase a pre-bundled enrollment kit, which waives the $35 fee and gives you your discount for a year. And then also with any membership, you get our guidance and support and education all along the way.
Yes. Kim, I want to highlight that the 2 priorities that we're getting in the chat, anxiety and sleep. So I think that the 2 of us can share a little bit about that, right?
Yeah. Would you like me to go? Because
Go
those
ahead.
are my top 2 issues. And like I mentioned earlier, I do the lifelong vitality supplements, which we didn't really talk about today. We're going to talk about them in a little bit when we talk about that package. But for anxiety, well, for everything, I do the LLV, I do the frankincense under the tongue in the morning, the COPAIBA under the tongue in the morning, and I have those adaptive capsules, and I use the adaptive oil during the day to help keep my anxiety levels down. And then at night for sleep, I use the essential oils, the Serenity oil, which we didn't talk about again today, but it's a beautiful blend that has lavender and other oils in it. And I mix that with some vetiver and some breathe and some Roman chamomile to help me sleep. And I take the capsules as well. And I have not, once I started on this, I got completely off of my anti-anxiety meds, off my high blood pressure meds, off of everything, because the oils and the natural products and the natural vitamins and omegas and everything really help balance it out.
Yeah, I have to say that for me, the anxiety is not a constant element that I'm aware of, but I'm always on the go. So it's like, I don't even give it time. It's like when it comes, it's like I'm on the next thing. But I do notice that definitely adaptive is for me either for my sleep and for an adaptive also in the sleep. And when I want to focus, I have to share that I recently, is the first time that I travel. I went to Mexico for the first time to see my mom after 18 months. And it was like very stressful and very challenging, the air ride, right? And it was more challenging in the way back. I guess in the way home, I was excited, I was happy, I was motivated. In the way back, I was feeling like suffocated with the mask. I couldn't deal with the airplane anymore. And it's like, how long is it going to take to get home? But I'm sure that the whole feeling of leaving home leaving mom behind is like still burning in me, right? And so the adaptive was like my beautiful support. And I use breathe at night. I put breathe with COPAIBA sometimes in my diffuser. I mean, both of us have diffusers in the bed, in the bedroom, in the living room, and it's beautiful because it's like you don't even feel it, and it's just like, I just imagine the Pink Panther and all those cartoons. Remember that they were sleeping and there were like the drinks coming through the nose?
Mhm.
Just like that. So again, so how do you get your oils? We talk about the memberships.
Yep.
Let's
Go
talk
ahead.
about how do you get, then
Some-
why should you get a starter kit and why should you get a membership? Number one is like you're gonna get your product in a 25% discount for a whole year with doTERRA products. You're gonna have the opportunity to earn points. You're gonna have the opportunity to earn all what you pay for shipment. You're gonna get it back into points that you can use for product. And here we go again, you're buying products that are like, you know, giving back to the world out there. You're gonna have Kim's and I support our community, our guidance. When you go into a supermarket and you buy a bottle of lavender or peppermint, you leave that place and nobody's coming to your house to tell you how to use it, how many ways you can use it, where do you put it, blah, blah, blah. And another thing is like the little by little that you start using all these products, you're gonna start integrating them into your house, to clean your house, to your dog, to your cooking, to your children. You know, you're gonna love it so much that you're gonna give it to somebody. So the more you use your oils, let me tell you, if you go back to Whole Foods and you buy again your peppermint, you're not getting points. Here, it's like if you start buying later on your detergent and then you're buying your protein powder that I buy and my face products, hey, none of those companies, not Amazon or Target or the supermarket, is giving me recognition as a reward value customer that I'm getting points back and I can buy products for free. It's like this month I'm gonna get my toothpaste and a lot of other things for free. And you know, your pharmacy or your supermarket do not do that to you. So every month you get promotions to get the free product of the month, or that you can have, you know, like obviously donation for the healing hands that we talk about. And you're part of a community because you continue to be educated and exposed to different level of classes. I mean, like last week, Kim and I did a class that it was the ditch and switch. The month before we did a class about happy hour and cocktails. We've done summer oils. I mean, we have so many categories. I mean, like for everything. We have classes specific to your category. I had my pet class on Sunday. I'm having a sleep next week or this week. So there's so much.
So how do you get started? So what we'll do is talk to you individually and figure out what your major concerns are, the anxiety, sleep, and we're going to figure out the best enrollment kit that fits your needs and your budget. You'll get your oils, you order them, get them, and then you'll start being educated by one of us. And then we'll get you set up with a really easy routine to integrate the oils into your life. Super simple. And you got us walking you through every step of the way.
Exactly. So here are some of the kits that we mentioned that will waive your membership. And these natural solutions kits is like, if I would have been presented this kit when I started my membership, I should have bought it, because this one is like when you're planning to switch your whole life and you don't want more toxicity, and you are saying from now on, I'm trashing everything that I don't need in my house. This will help you to have your 12 oils or 14 oils. I don't even know what it is. 12 oils. You're going to have a diffuser. You're going to have a box to store your oils. You're going to have your multivitamins and supplements. You're going to have probiotics and enzymes, and you're gonna have a deep blue rub that is great cream for pain and tension and joint pain and everything that is related to mobility and muscular, tissue. And then it's like all of this line, the On Guard. We didn't talk so much about it. We only presented the oil, that it was a protective blend. Let me tell you that you can have it in pills, in capsules. You can have it in beadlets that are like the little teeny pearls. You can have a hand sanitizer, dental cream, and soaps. And here you have body lotion, I don't even know what to call this, protective.
It's like a medical ointment.
Exactly, medical, like, yeah, I was trying to think on the brand that. And this Breathe Stick replaces the big vapor rub that we had and still see everybody using, that is petroleum. It comes from gasoline. We should put in something that is just coconut oil, natural, and maybe it's in a Breathe Stick.
And the Home Essentials kit are 10 of our top selling oils. It comes with a diffuser also. And these are the bigger bottles, the 15 milliliter, all except for the deep blue, which is a 5 milliliter bottle. And they cover just about anything you need to get started. You've got your lavender, COPAIBA, adaptive, balance, which is a grounding blend, digestin, which is really good for upset stomachs, peppermint, On Guard, breathe, lemon, and the deep blue oil, which is good for sore muscles and stuff.
Kit that is very similar to the past one, Healthy Start Kit. It also has 10 oils. Some of them are the same that are in the Home Essentials. And but here you have a few other ones that you don't have in the other one, like the oregano, tea tree, and the frankincense. But the difference in price is not that much, but I want to highlight the size of the bottles. It's like, so you're getting in the Start, you're getting bottles of 5 milliliters, and in the Home Essentials, you're getting 3 times the product and for only 2 times the price, so, or a little bit less. So I really want to highlight that one, and it comes with a diffuser.
Yeah, and the Healthy Habits kit, which includes is the 3 big bottles you see on the bottom, the vitamins, the omegas, and the alpha CRS, which is a cellular complex. And these are all naturally based. They cover all the bases. I used to have like 15 bottles of different supplements I was taking. And when I got these, I compared what was in everything. And these met or exceeded what I was already taking, and these are guaranteed. I know they're naturally derived rather than synthetically derived. You get your Terrazyme, which is an enzyme that helps digest your food, your probiotics, the deep blue rub, which Gabriella talked a little bit about. And then you get 5 oils, the Balance, On Guard, frankincense, tangerine, and lavender, which is if your main goal is to really take your health on and get that level of support for your health, this is the kit to get.
I want to highlight on the supplements. I think that everybody that has tried this product is like such a big fan that is like, you never go, without it. And it is the supplements, like these bottles, of your multivitamin, your omegas, your alpha CRS, that is, restoring the cellular, level. It is the #1 product in doTERRA, and it is the only product in doTERRA that has like a 30-day warranty. And if you try it and you don't like it, you ask them for your money back and they send you money back. So it is like the top #1, product, and I just wanted to highlight it. We invited you to talk about oils, but you should know about this multivitamin pack And it is the best supplements that you can ever have.
Yep.
And if your priority will be something different because you already have a diffuser or you're not interested in all the 10 oils, maybe you have a different priority. You can customize your kit, getting the small simple solutions kit that comes with a deep blue and the lemon on guard that are great for all what we said and more. Serenity, that is the relaxing blend that we didn't review, but it's relaxing, calming, and sleep blend, delicious. But you can customize it with any of these wellness kits that is like a membership of a monthly kit that it's either for respiratory, sleep, immunity, relief that it's related into muscle joint pain, and I'm forgetting one.
Did you do anxiety?
And the
The mi-
anxiety, the
mind-
mind, the mind and mood. Thank you.
Yep.
So, and then every month you will get a different box, a different package that has a different product and blends, and so that way you can probably start one of your memberships. If you will be interested in having the kids collection, maybe you want to start with this kit and you have the kids collection or the kids multivitamins and probiotics, or maybe you want to start with the cleaning products because, hey, you know what? You still have some of the oils that you've been buying and now you want to start with the cleaning products, so we can start you with that.
And we mentioned earlier that you will have access to our different promotions. And this month, our promotions, we've got the free oil of the month or product of the month was the Thinker Blend, which is in the children's line, but it's wonderful for us adults too, us that are kids at heart, right? And so that's exciting. You just have to order before the 15th of the month. We have 15% off the COPAIBA. So if you get a kit, an enrollment kit that does not include that, you can get that at a percentage off. And then we also have the 5 On Guard sanitizer sprays for only $25. So that drops it down from, I think they're $8 normally. It drops them down to $5 a piece. And I have one of these everywhere, in my purse, in my car, in my home, everywhere. And so
Be great even for like kids that go to school and to, for each to have in their backpack, have one in your car, have one in your bag, and have one anywhere else.
Yeah. And they don't dry out your hands like most sanitizers do. It's wonderful.
Thank you. Yes, it doesn't go into the alcohol feeling that is like killing off your hands.
Yeah.
Well, here's our info. I'm going to stop the recording now, but we just want to open, the conversation into, do you guys have any